You want to drive? I'll drive. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Do you want to drive?
Yeah.
Do not put it in park once we get out there.
Yeah.
Leave it in neutral. No, I meant get in and drive.
Oh, stop.
Too late now.
Hi, my name is Miles, and this is my 2011 Ford Transit Connect, which I purchased a few months ago for the sole purpose of converting it into a living working space so that I can travel around the country and tell a few interesting video stories. One of those interesting video stories is about my grandmother Amelia. You can find a link to that, the very first project, and it's currently online down below in the description, plus the 4 other projects which are currently in development, so if you are interested in that stuff, please go see that stuff. All right, in today's episode, I am basically going to cut a hole in my van. What is wrong with, can we just do this without the hole cutting? In this episode, we are going to install a Maxx Fan Deluxe, as you can see right there, Maxx Fan. However, I've also purchased a gasket, which makes things about 10,000 times easier so that it will essentially marry to my ridges of my fan so I don't have to like use piled up butyl tape. Everything that you'll see in this episode is linked down below in the description, so if you need, what do I get? Now you know. You can go find it in the description. Basically, all you're gonna see me do is measure for the hole, cut the hole, file the hole, prime the hole, add the gasket, add the lip, and then screw it down, and then pretty much add the fan and then turn it on. It does not get any more complex than that. Ha, ha, ha. Have you met me? All right, 2 little pieces of business, and then let's get to cutting it. 1, you see that guy on the screen? That is Larry Treen. And basically, Larry has been acting as my technical guru. So I've been peppering him with questions for the better portion of the last 2 months. Larry, can I do this? Larry, can I do that? And usually Larry's answer is, no, you can't do that. Yes, you can do that. And sometimes, every once in a while, he'll say, yes, Miles, that you can do that, but that is batshit crazy and you want no part of that. So if I get anything wrong, it's his fault, and blame him in the comments. Really, just blame me. All right, that said, business piece number 2 is, if you like this stuff, do me a kind courtesy and hit the like button. And while you're down there, subscribe to the channel because there's a whole lot more content coming. Let's get to cutting a hole in my van. What is wrong? Can we just do this without the hole cutting thing? I'm breathing. I'll get used to it, I promise. Cutting a hole in my roof. There is something seriously wrong with me. First things first. Say hello to Larry.
Hello, Larry.
He's now said hello. All right. First thing I have to do is, or the first thing I think I have to do is basically pre-drill the holes for the lip into the gasket so that I don't have to sit there and it would be stupid to do that. So let's do that one first before I do anything else. Now comes the hard part. Positioning and placement. Right, so I need to make basically a template to drill pilot holes. Now, I could use that guy as my template because it's perfect. It's exactly where it needs to be. However, I've heard several people say not to do that. However, one of the people that shot the gasket video that I watched, he said to actually use that as my template. So I'm a little flummoxed as to which one to go with here. So I only got one shot at this. If I get it wrong, I'm gonna spend 3 hours fixing the damn hole. This is one of those times when it is good to have a technical advisor here. Gosh, I wonder where I could find a technical advisor. Hold on a second. Oh, please. Wait, there's one sitting right here. Right there. All right, so my question is, which template do I follow? Do I follow that template, or do I make a 14 by square template, Larry? What would be your suggestion? Love that. He's so clear sometimes. I feel so directed now. All right.
That's fine. That's fine. That's a step bit. Only go in as far as you need to, but make sure you come back from the corner however size you decide you want to drill it.
Okay.
That way you can get your hacksaw blade or
The jigsaw blade
in and cut. You'll cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drilling a hole in my van.
Yeah.
It's traveling.
See, there you go. Perfect.
Hole in my van.
You're going backwards, I think. Wait a minute.
Sweet beans. All right, now comes the fun part.
We're cutting.
The cutting part. All right, could you hand me the...
Get this out of the way. Slow speed. No.
Hi. There's a hole in my van. Did not know that. Nice. I can get behind that. So let's just pretend for a moment that you're not seeing primer all over the edges here, but I basically just primed the edges with the primer. There you go. So now I'm gonna take care of the edges just a little bit. Put the gasket in where it's supposed to live, right there. And now I want to tape the edges so that when I scuff up the metal, I don't scuff too far. So I basically want to degloss this so that the material has something to bind to.
On that if you
To make things a little easier, we're gonna lay down the butyl tape here on the ground before I pick it up there. It should not be that difficult to do this. Ha ha ha, he says.
really need to do at this point is just kind of cover the screws, and then also, so we'll start with doing that just like that, you know, a little bit like that, a little bit over the screw head. It's gonna move around, it's gonna end up everywhere because that's how this stuff is. It doesn't take much of a squeeze to get things going.
So the instructions say to take the to extend the Maxx fan as much as possible, preferably, hopefully, taking out the powered wires. So let's see if this puppy fits. Please God, let it fit. Please God, let it fit. Okay, that's down. That's down. Oh my God.
Eureka!
Eureka, he says. All right. Let's put some screws in. Larry, what happened to the screw guns?
I think the tool fairy put them away already.
Oh, never mind. All right. Now the next piece of this is really the whole reason why we're doing this. Is now we have to power it and turn it on. Okay, now that we're down, now we're gonna power it up with 12 volt. It's already connected, so
positive
to positive.
We're just gonna clamp it on for now.
Just to try it out.
As long as it makes contact, that's all that matters.
And
this will be the negative to the negative, and we'll do the same thing. Like so.
And it automatically turns on all by its lonesome
And close.
and closes. Okay, so let's see. I have a fan. I have a fan. Cool beans. I have a fan.
And a floor.
And a floor. Floor, a Larry, and a fan.
And some wire.
And some wiring. Things are moving along. Well, that was an interesting install. Very challenging, very difficult. Not for the faint of heart, but still a necessary evil. Let's look right there. There's my Maxx Fan Deluxe, all installed, courtesy the help of Mr. Larry Treen. So just a special shout out again to Larry for hooking a brother up. So thank you very much, Larry, because without him I probably would have pulled my hair out like 4 hours ago. So a couple of notes that you need to keep in the back of your mind. You're going to need at least 5 or 6 hours of your life to install this fan, even though the fan instructions talk about letting some of the material set overnight. I did it in 6 hours. It's probably not that terrible, but I'll come back tomorrow and check everything to make sure that it's set, and then to continue on with the install. So follow the instructions. Still another one is the gasket that I used, which basically centers the fan in the center of my roof. $70. I'll link it down below. A godsend. If you've never done this stuff before, watch a whole bunch of these videos. I will link 2 below that I found really helpful, so please go watch them. One of the videos uses the gasket, the other one does not. If you're looking at getting the gasket, then watch that one over and over and over and over again. I think that is enough for today. This is my list of patrons right here. Those folks in bold and yellow are what I call super donors. They have given way more than I could have ever asked for. As a matter of fact, I didn't ask. They just decided to drop some Benjamins, as it were. And this build probably would not happen without them. So thank you very much to my patrons, which brings me to another point. $3, $5, $7, whatever you can afford. Go to patreon.com, follow the link down below, and donate whatever you can. And when I leave here, I'm not going to have any money, so Patreon is basically going to feed me at this point when I leave here, so that I can start my projects. Thank you very much for your time, your patience, and if you want to donate to the project, please do that. I absolutely need it. So thank you very much for your patience, the patronage that will happen. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you somewhere on the road. Bye.